Alright, hello, welcome in. Oh, shoot. Better. Alright, welcome in, Stargazers. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I noticed it immediately, at least, so that's good. Hello, welcome in. Oh, goodness. This mic, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this mic is, interesting. Great wake-up call! Oh, I did not mean to. I apologize. This mic resets the settings every single day, so I sometimes forget that it resets to 100. Oh. How is everybody, though? I hope everybody is having a good day. Goodness. Hello, Johnny Virgil. Hello, MG. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Kisakai. Hello, Bushmaster. Hello, Babylon. Hello, Cerulean. Hello, Weston Fox. Hello, Zangetsu. Thank you for the pin. Also, that does include CN stuff. In the no spoilers pin, that also includes do not talk about CN stuff. Alrighty. Hello, Catch. Hello, Lilith. Hello, KLMX. Hello, Daho. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Bushmaster. Hello, Babylon. You should switch to that randomly to make sure everyone is paying attention. Oh gosh. Sap Boost, hello. Blood Suli, hello. Welcome in. Flat Prism. Alright then. Hello, Uncreative. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Mail? Thank you, Johnny Virgil. I appreciate the mail shout out. I appreciate it a lot. If you have not yet joined the mail club and you've been debating on it, today is the last day. Today is the last day to decide if you want to get the first month of mail club. This is your last chance. I can talk a little bit more casually here for this. Hang on. There we go. This is your last chance. Last day. This is the final day to choose because because after this, it will be, you'll still be able to join, but if you join, you will get September's mail. This is the final day to get, August mail. What? Sorry, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining, I appreciate it. Been loving the art streams and talks. Very inspirational. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I've been working really hard on it. I really hope that it is something that you enjoy learning more about Illusionari and everything. So. Don't worry about it, Janu. Don't worry about it. Should I only speak of Mail Club in a dress? Is that the only time it makes it work? Don't worry. Don't worry. I will keep that in mind. Is stream going laggy or just on your end? I'm not really sure. I was gonna keep exposing your alter ego. It's not an alter ego. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, okay? Just don't worry about it. I will only speak of Mail Club like this then. How is that? Does that make you feel better? Oh gosh. There is, these are unconnected, unrelated. Completely different. Completely different. Alright. Switch. You have seen nothing. You don't know what you are seeing. Oh gosh. Riri is messing with everybody today, isn't she? Alrighty. With that out of the way, thank you very much, Starry, for joining. I appreciate it. This is again, last chance. Thank you again, Johnny Virgil, for helping out. I really appreciate it. With that being said, let's get going, shall we? We are gonna start with Bagpipes operator record, and then we will go into, finishing off chapter 9, and then see where we can go from there. Sound good? Alright. We will... I'm a little nervous to get back into doing this. Alright, we will pause here. We will jump here and jump here. Oh! Alright then. Alright. We will go to... Sorry, I'm looking at the UR, I'm like, wait a minute, this is a little confusing suddenly. Alright, we'll go here. We'll set this up. There we go. Alright. Gamba, this is not my account! This is Janu letting us read records right now. So no Gamba yet. No Gamba yet. Remind me later. Alright. Oh, so free Gamba. No! You guys are Gamba for MaxBot 1. You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. Alright. Hello, Stockler, welcome in. Also, hello, Dark Turtle Knight. Hello, welcome in. For anyone who joined in later, hello, hello. Okay. Didn't even read the squad name? Sorry, I'm out of the- alright, hang on. I have to do it- Oh geez, how do I safely do it? Alright, we'll do it like this. Bye. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Gosh, that's how she says her name. Oh gosh. No, I remember the onboarding line. I remember the onboarding line. Because I've been trying to listen to her safe lines for this. Oh my goodness, you guys. Is this an account review or something? No, we are doing operator records. Also, hello, Shangri-La-La-La. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright. I do not have maxed bagpipe. So this is on a, moderator's account to help me out here. Alright. Need to get back to where I was at mentally. Not yet! What do you mean not yet? We're good to go, right? What do you mean not yet? Alright. Not yet maxed? Oh, fair enough. Oh, hello, Arknight. Thank you. Okay, I need to get back to this. I'm doing what I can here. Okay. Dangerous road. It's her way, and she will go. Alright. Oh. 11:41 p.m. Overcast. Lunman District 7, City Gateway. Inspector Oshiguma, you're finally here! Hey, you sent me a message to get out of here right when I was taking my shoes off, kid. I had to scramble across half of Lunman in the dead of night. So, what's with your perp? We apprehended her. She's in a holding cell for now. So you got her? How many did it take? It was just me and another guy on duty. You said she's a Victorian soldier, packing a pretty intimidating weapon, too. I don't get it either. Before me and Ping even got close, she just dropped her weapon, stuck her hands way up, and started yelling right here, like she was worried we couldn't even see her. Inspector, I've been on this gateway for a couple years now. I've never seen someone try to cross in like this. No worries. I'll go see what her deal is. Oh, right. You said in the message she was yelling something too? She's out there trying to speak Mandarin Yanese, and not too well at that. But it sounded like she was saying, Chen. Chen? I might have just heard it wrong. Ah, huh. Alright, I'm up to speed. Ugh, that's bright. Oh, did someone finally come? Yeah, I've got a few questions to ask. Is this an interrogation? Counts as one, I guess. It was always me doing the interrogating before. Suddenly the tables are all turned. Honestly, it's a new feeling to me. So you handed in your weapon all nicely. Didn't want to run? Ought to be a fair deal, simply getting out of here, really. Even without the fork cracker. Not that I mean to. It clean forgot you're interrogating me. I got no thoughts of running at all. I kept here voluntarily. Why? Hard to meet anyone who likes squatting in prisons. I mean, I don't really want to be shut up. Just, I heard that if I barged my way in the gate, police would come and arrest me. They're called the LGD in Lundman, right? I was looking for someone, so quickest method possible. Find who exactly? Chen. I mean, right. Chen. She's in the LGD, right? I think she's already a superintendent. Ugh, what a shame. I thought she'd come over herself once she got the news, see? What relationship do you and this supposed Superintendent Chen have? We're best friends. We were classmates back when she was at school in Victoria. Which school? The Royal Guard Academy. In that case, you're an officer. I was before I left. A retired Victorian officer, in uniform, gate-crashing a border city of another nation, with a standard weapon to boot. Minus the bit where she fires shells, that part's removed. But with the chambering system retained, it still has massive blast force. Am I right? Going by the rulebook, I really should have handed it to the brass. Which is to say, you didn't have an ordinary retirement. Well, that question came fast. If I knew this day was coming, I would have tried a little harder back in interrogation theory. Are you that keen on covering up the details of your retirement? Miss, if you're a deserter, then I should be on the phone already. No, please don't call anyone. I really am out of the force. I can promise you that. I'll try and explain, but there's some info I just am not at liberty to reveal here. Go for it, then. Alright, here's the thing. 3 months ago, I was still in the army, and our team was tracking this case. During our investigation, I can't say anything, but because of this case, out of our team, the only one presently still alive, no, still able to freely operate is me now. I'm sorry. It must have been rough to remember. Thank you for understanding. That said, I'm not clear on something. You almost gave your life. So shouldn't the old Victorian army fogies have been covering you in medals?
You mean getting decorated? Forget it. The investigation's not complete. That never even crossed my mind. But at the very least, I thought they could send a few more hands to help me stay on the trail.
And they didn't.
Really floors you, doesn't it? Officer, I make less sense of it than you do. I started out searching for all kinds. Started from County Peninsula's barracks, and all of them were tripping to placate me, having me wait for orders from above, pledging I'd have more hands ASAP. And I heeded that. In the end, I realized I was just wasting more and more time, and the investigation was dead in its tracks for it. So, I decided to circumvent the place's barracks and get straight in touch with the Londinium. Wasn't too easy doing it, but luckily I'd already built up a little experience on how to deal with the barracks, and you'd always run into good people on the way forward. Finally, I made it into one piece in the closest camp to Londinium. And there, I made my decision to retire.
Because they still didn't help you.
Commanders, counts, the Grand Dukes, they probably had other concerns. They told me so, at least. Then there, I was swallowing it all right until the day. I accidentally overheard a lieutenant colonel with some officer I didn't recognize discussing what to do with me. I never thought... 37 whole days past the event, and I wasn't sitting waiting for any reinforcements. Only an order to transfer.
This can't have been easy for you.
I feel a right mess inside. Is it hurt? Or disappointment? Or anger? I can't even say. When I learned, my brain just went pure white. Only thought I could keep was I was glad I left my spear in the training room and didn't have it to hand.
Otherwise, you would have done something.
Wouldn't have, really. Probably. After all, I've always remembered my own duty. And just the same, as a Victorian serviceman, I had to obey orders. But in that moment, I realized I couldn't do it.
Armies don't much care for insubordination.
Aye, and with that, I settled on it pretty quickly. I'd leave the army myself before they decided where I ought to go.
Did they agree to let you go?
Retirement procedures went smooth enough. Leader and Chen used to complain how stubborn I was. Of course, a lieutenant colonel and his lot couldn't do a thing to stop it. But when I was at the camp to hand my weapons back in, I got ambushed.
A surprise attack? From who? The one you were after?
It's very likely. I've gone over it in my head. Why would they choose to act at the barracks when they clearly didn't care for a whole month about me? Maybe the enemy sneaked their way into army admin in the end. Or maybe just from the start. None of it matters anymore. I fought a few off, but they had masses of people. Couldn't help but pick up my spear and hurry on my way out.
And then? That's how you fled Victoria.
Fled's not wrong. It's been real rough and tumble coming all this way. I know how tall an order it is to deal with those bunch. Didn't dare go home naturally. Didn't want the ghosts getting my mom and then caught up too. Going back to the army's even more out of the question, and I'd just be hassling the police if I went to them. Kept wavering, thinking for an answer.
You could only turn to classmates.
That's right. Chen promised, if anything happened to me, I could go find her. Officer, what are you laughing at?
It's nothing. So, you came to London.
That's where she is for certain. I haven't got it wrong, have I? Her New Year message last year came from this place and all.
Let's keep talking about why you broke past our gateway. No matter if you've got people hunting you down, you're a Victorian citizen anyway. You're not telling me you can't even buy a ticket somewhere?
I honestly can't.
Professional Victorian servicemen take home less than Lundman's street stalls.
That's not it. I, lost my wallet and passport, both in Lithuanian.
You might be my kind of girl, huh?
They got blown to nothing. Not even cinders left.
You're definitely my kind of girl.
Not just the wallet. I was a hair from being sent flying, too. I'd only just left Victoria at that point. Rubbed shoulders with a caravan car crossing Lithuanian. Hadn't been in the country for 2 days when the car passed this wee city. The local viscount was a fair deal happy to welcome us, and even set us up in the nicest inn and all. When it came evening, the others went to this meal, and I stayed by myself in this whole luxury suite they gave me. Waiter gave me a supper meal, totally complimentary. I had a few bites. Always felt Lithuanian food was too refined for me. Never much suited my palate. Just wanted to go outside and find a farmer's market to saunter about for a while. Didn't think as soon as I was downstairs there'd be a boom, and the window frame for my room go crunch right in front of me. Completely mangled up, too.
That's an intense explosion, for sure.
It was! Even I might have lost my life if I got blown out a window 10 floors up, you know?
Only might have.
It's serious. Look, I swear. Honestly didn't expect to be so in for it, even in Lithuanian.
Your mind and body seem much sturdier than that poor window frame.
Thanks for the praise?
Come to mention it, did you know who tried to blow you up?
No idea. Had only been with the caravan for a few days, pitching in my strength. Shouldn't have made any enemies, right? Actually, I'm not that worried about getting an answer to that question. Ever since I started investigating this case, the riddles have piled on up, and there's been no moment of clarity at any point. Gotten used to it already.
So, by coming to Lundman, you were hoping to lean on your friend.
Oh, I'm not looking for others to protect me, no. I just wanted to ask Chen Chen if she'd be willing to help me.
Oh? You still want to go back to Victoria to finish the job, even with so many people out for you?
Right you are.
Not a single hint of hesitation, either.
It's been a few months for me, going from Victoria to Lundman. Suppose I had even the slightest hesitation, I couldn't have gone this way. I promised I'd get the truth of it all out for all to see. If I don't know where that truth is, I'll go looking. If the enemy don't want me talking, then I swear I'll talk. I left Victoria without looking back, but if I'm all ready to return one day, then I will not waver one step.
You're not scared?
I am.
Right. I believe you.
Eh?
Warriors who keep saying they're not scared of dying are either bluffing or they haven't gotten to it yet. I think you might have made the preparations you need to, and I believe you aren't lying.
So, in that case, can you help me get in touch with Superintendent Chen?
Here. There's a few cha shi bao in this bag. They're pretty much cooled. If you can put up with that, they're edible. I'm guessing you're starved after running all this way through the wasteland? Even a wyver as intrepid as you's gotta have her meal times.
So tasty. Wait, is this part of the interrogation too?
Part of it? It ended a while ago.
I was thinking you'd ask me some about me and Chen Chen's past. Check if I was lying or not.
No need. What I needed to know, I long since knew.
You mean... wait. It just came to me. I know you too. You're the LGD's, Hoshi...
Hoshi. You'd be better off not calling me that. Especially not in front of them. How about this, Bagpipe? We'll stick to code, and you stay in this room just a little longer. I'll step out for a moment to see someone.
Finish grilling?
Why not go in yourself, curious as you are?
Is there anything worth a curiosity?
Rhodes Island's people are all on their way. She can't stay here for long. If I've kept track of the time right, they should be here now.
Who knows where she's frolicking about right now while we're left working overtime?
If Chen heard her old classmate walked a million miles looking for her, she'd be at least a little ruffled. She won't say it, but she's always been loyal to her friends, Missy, and you know that.
What do her friends matter to me? And you absolutely sent a message to Rhodes Island the moment you got the tip-off. Why the effort to interrogate her too? Do you love it, playing the bad cop?
Best to go through proper procedures, what with all the kids on the force watching. Besides, don't you want to do a little finding out? See what new dangers old Chen might get into?
No, thank you. I'm so done with this. Once Rhodes Island picks her up from in there, you're giving me a clear, thorough report. No slacking.
Alright. Look, here's the Rhodes Island operator to lead her away.
What? So, Chin Chin's actually left the LGD already? You're telling me I need to go somewhere else now? What was that company called? Rhodes Island.
Oh, goodness. I see why the timing is so important now. Gosh, it is really hard to keep Scottish going. Stray wyvern. Wyver. I need to remember, it's pronounced Wyver. Okay. Alright. In that case, we will mute this. Not a single thought in our head. Alright. We will mute this, and... yes, I think we're good. I was told that this was the right time to do it. Alright. Hometown wind. Okay. She's so pretty in this illustration, oh my goodness. She's really pretty here, what the heck? This is sweet. I really want to make one of these someday. 500 potato, 500 Newton force through the gate. Oh my gosh, Arknights. Picture of pure-hearted enthusiasm. Indeed, yes. Well, this is an easy add to the playlist, for sure. Oh, I like that. That is really sweet and gentle. I enjoy that greatly. That's a great a great relaxing change from everything else. All right. Oh, actually I need to switch. So I need to how are we going to do this? Let's do it this way. We'll have this back here. Actually, wait, how am I gonna do this? Let's do it this way. Let's replay this, and I need to swap accounts. Just do it that way here. Can that work? Okay, I'll make sure that works correctly, and I can swap safely this way. Sounds good. I won't do the whole thing, I just need to swap over. Alright. Making sure that we have the right thing here. Alright, and we'll switch back here. And it's back. There we go. Okay. And we'll go from here. And let's just, it's not a vignette, but let's just do it like this because it's a story. Oh boy. Okay. I will do my best here. The approaching storm. We sail for the storm. Okay. Leave it to me. You've traveled far to bring her home. I will take care of the rest personally. Ashes, and her personal effects. There hasn't been an emergency transmission to Rhodes Island's deck for 11 months and 27 days, since the end of the Chernobyl incident. Who's the victim? Outcast. Right. I see you holding her revolver cylinder. I don't want to admit it, but I already knew the answer. I figured it out on our way here. I made a bet with her once. And it looks like she won. Calcit, I won't be at that next meeting. Per protocol, you're in charge of an elite operator's funeral. But I want to be the one to send her off this time. I doubt anyone will object. Definitely not her. Since the meeting's cancelled, I'll give you my final decision right now. I know what you're going to say. Then I'm sure you know what everyone else will say. The situation has changed. No one's happy about it, but we all know this is the only choice we have. We have to enter Londinium as soon as we can. I'm sure you know that my position has always been the same. But regardless of whether the rest of you support my decision or not, I must emphasize that Rhodes Island's direction will not be set on the airing of personal feelings. You're telling me to forget about avenging Outcast? Don't worry, I'm angry and hurt, but I know my job. It's just, I need to see for myself what it was that killed Outcast. It couldn't have been just one person, or even several of them. Suppose we don't go looking for the truth. The darkness shrouding Londinium, and even all of Victoria, is only going to get worse. And at that point, it won't just be Outcast. I'll die. We all will. No one will be safe. Just like you said, Rhodes Island isn't about avenging the dead. But I am sure we all want to let the living live.
Where am I now? Did I make another wrong turn? Oh, whoops! It's almost time. I have to hurry. Uncle Oliver never told me how big this ship was. Huh? Are you? Wait, please, hold on. You... Why doesn't she seem to know me at all? No, it couldn't be anyone else. I've been meaning to find out what happened to her ever since I came to the ship, but they either didn't know or wouldn't tell me. Maybe it's for the best, for her own safety. Hello? Are you reading? Legend of Ivanhoe. I've read it too. It's one of my favorites. Don't you think this part of Victorian history makes for a really fun read?
Is it fun? I suppose, but it's not real. It's a novel, that's all.
Right, I suppose that is true. Do you want to read something else too? I have lots of books. Oh, no, sorry. It slipped my mind I didn't bring any of them with me.
If you like this one, you can have it.
Huh? Are you sure? Thanks.
I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Bye. Will we see each other again? She has another book on her. A poetry collection. Seamus Williams. The name rings a bell, and I think I've seen that cover before. This must be the place. Identification code? What is that? Is it in the new operator guide? Oh, I don't want to be late. I'll just knock. Come in. Good afternoon, Miss Willow. Or should I call you Operator Scylla? Oh, Miss Amia! Please, just Amia. That's what everyone calls me here. I'm so sorry about this, Amia. You're so busy. I shouldn't have cut into your work to come see me. When I did my physical the other day, I heard you only got about 5 hours off a day. Volnik's always so worried about my health. Don't worry, though. I'm in excellent shape, and I've actually wanted to see you again for some time. So this used to be Outcast's office. Yes, but she didn't get a lot of use out of it. We only just convinced her to accept a title change 2 months before the incident. She told me she was essentially half retired before she came to County Hillock. But she still insisted on taking the mission. I often think back to everything she told me in those few days. I think she had probably made up her mind, already, to take on everything. That's just like her. All our elite operators are pretty eccentric, but Outcast's particularly special. She makes the kind of difficult decisions that others would have a hard time with. Right, she told me she gave up a really high position in the church because she failed to mediate peace in a war. I know she left the church, but a failed mediation? I don't remember seeing that in her file. Actually, that sounds more like something that happened to Misery. I don't know why, but taking someone else's story sounds like something she'd do. This may be why some people found Outcast a little insincere. No, even if you tell me not everything she said was the truth, she's still the most sincere person I've ever met. You really think so? I'm not too surprised. Outcast always had an eye for people. I know your time is precious, but would you mind telling me more about her? I don't mind at all. This is going to take some time, though. As long as you have time, I'll always be willing to listen. Okay, I think we'll have lots of time on our way to Londinium.
Several months later. Are you done fixing that yet?
Oh, keep your head on! What's the rush? This town's so far from anywhere, it's tough to find a replacement circuit for our comms.
Let me do it. Any equipment you touch always goes up in smoke. That's never changed.
I mean, it's been forever since the last time this safe house was used.
I should never have listened to you and taken this route. We've been drifting all over the place for the last few months, and we spent half that time in the middle of nowhere, eating sand.
It's only been a few years. How come my Chen-Chen's so much angrier in the eyes there?
Stop mumbling. I can hear every word. You've got the loudest whisper. What's the rush, she says. Why aren't you in a rush? You know how long we've been out here? Forget the Spectre Force. We haven't found anything that even resembles a clue. If I ran into a situation like this back when I was a cop in Lundman, I would have told you to give up. No hostage would last this long.
No. I know the captain's still alive. And likewise, she knows I'm doing everything I can to save her, and I know she's looking for a way to regroup with me.
Fine, whatever. There's no helping you. If I could talk you out of anything, you wouldn't have been dragging me all over the place.
Just goes to show how sweet you are in me, Chen-Chen.
Enough. I understand persistence. All those years, back when I had my heart set on finding her, you always supported me. Anyway, let's not talk about this right now. The point is, you heard it yourself. The County Hillock incident's a military drill gone wrong. That's what they told the public. Everyone who's hurt or sick will receive compensation and be resettled. According to government documents, anyway. If Dublin, or the Spectre Force, had taken over County Hillock when you left, then they've long since left the place without a trace. That's not going to change, even if we go back to see it for ourselves.
I agree. But I still remember everything I saw there. No matter how peaceful their things might seem, County Hillock and the cities around it have gone through a great change. Besides, isn't it all the more scary when you think about how those changes are so well hidden in plain sight? If the enemy chose to lay low after they made such a huge ruckus, that just says they're brewing an even bigger scheme. Victoria might be looking at a crisis way bigger than the Hillock situation.
I believe you. That's why I'm here. But I'm not sure there are many more out there who do.
That's right, we need to work harder.
Then I guess we need to figure a way into the big cities. Do you remember Hughes?
The round one who tripped and bumped his head just about anywhere in training.
He's the vice chairman of Tradesmill Cities Business Alliance. If any of our classmates caught wind of anything on the down low, it's him.
Actually, before you even brought it up, I've been thinking of asking Hughes to help. No, not just Hughes. I wanted to try Big Green, Ginger Bill, and all the rest. I've tried finding them myself. It was plenty tough, though. But now I've got you here, plus the supplies and intel that Rhodes Island so generously provides. So, I'm pumped up on hope.
Let me warn you first. I have no idea how easily they'll be convinced. Huh? Bloody son of a... Why'd you yank me that hard?
Chen, the transmitter's on!
An emergency message from Rhodes Island. They got our location before the transmitter broke, right? Could they have been trying to reach me?
What's the matter? You look like that message socked you straight in the gut. Oh, I think I get it. Is it about her?
Sure enough. I need some time to think about what's to come. Jessica, how's the mission going?
I'm on the road already.
Don't let your guard down.
Relax, Liskarm. I may not have been back to Victoria much, but we have entry permissions for our aircraft. The navigation system is working fine, too.
Our mission to escort the expats back to Columbia isn't difficult in itself, but the situation could change at any moment.
I was actually pretty surprised when we got their message, though. The journey's been pretty much smooth sailing so far, but things have really gotten so bad. Phew. Sorry I couldn't really show it when the captain and the rest of the team was there, but I'm actually rather nervous about this.
Your captain's not there.
Oh no, she left with a few others not long after we'd got to Victoria. I guess you might have another mission.
There's obviously a reason that the expat evacuation was assigned to the Department of Equipment and Applied Technologies.
Is there an obvious reason?
It's not necessarily a bad thing that you haven't noticed.
Do you mean they're still having discussions with others? But the Victorian government hasn't given us any orders.
Per the confidentiality agreement, I shouldn't be speculating or commenting on the other department's information. Forget what I said. Focus on your mission, and let me know if anything comes up. Remember, although this mission is Blacksteel's, our agreement with Rhodes Island still stands.
Alright, I got it. Once Rhodes Island squads make it to the outskirts of Londinium, I'll rendezvous with them as needed.
We're getting close. Vina, are you nervous? A few months ago, Dr. Calcit asked me if I was ready. And I told her I didn't know. And I still don't know, even now. So, I can't say for sure that I'm not nervous. I can't help but wonder, if someone's gone for too long from where they belonged before, do they still really have a place to go home? Amiya and everyone welcomed me. Amiya, Doctor, you're family to her. Rhodes Island needs you. All of us operators need you as well. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure someone is waiting for you in Londinium too. Glasgow gang may have a new leader by now. They could never have set roots down on Londinium without one. As for the others, I doubt my absence has left Londinium waiting. If you want the answer, we must keep going. You told me before, you wanted to go to Londinium to find the truth. Are we all bound for there together? It really does lighten me up, knowing I won't take this journey alone. I hope the answer that lies ahead won't be one too ugly. But whatever it is, I will do my best to shape it into something half decent with my hammer. Have they arrived? Soon, Your Majesty. The Noxerar King and the Vampire's Prince of Blood will arrive in Londinium in 3 days. The court assembled, the Sarkaz have not been so close to reunification since before the Civil War. We mustn't let any other factions get in the way. Speaking of other factions, Your Majesty, the envoy from County Hillock is still in Londinium. We've already reached a conclusion on that. It's just as you said, Your Majesty. They don't truly wish to form an alliance. Had they such a motive, they wouldn't send a lunatic of a servant in their place as they hide whole behind the curtain. There is no chance she lays hands on what she wants. But that is not why she left. The force she brought with her has been involved in multiple skirmishes with noble remnants and local residents in Londinium's outskirts. They're probing the situation in Londinium, as well as evaluating our strength. Yes, Your Majesty. If we appear weak, the powers behind her will step onto the stage sooner. Yet if we take a strong approach, she will lose her value as a pawn, and face a hasty disposal. All those who would wield the blade that is the Sarkaz will find themselves slain by that very blade. She is not even in the same class as Tallulah. They may come from similar bloodlines, but Dublin's leader and Tallulah are nothing alike. Compared to Reunion, the troubles that Dublin stirs in the south have more than proven their strength, and it proves they are either ready to or are preparing to rip Victoria apart. If one seeks to kick a man when he's down, one will only appear at the climax of the chaos. At this stage, so long as the objective before us has nothing to do with the Sarkaz, no matter what they are scheming outside, they are unworthy of my attention. But I will not allow any more chaos in Londinium. Have Manfred do something about this. Dealing with the nobles is far too simple a task for him. He needs growth, and he needs it fast. Manfred has always known how you feel. He's made the preparations. Still not enough. Any movement from Rhodes Island. For the past few months, their usual so-called commercial activities have proceeded apace. Ever since their landship sailed off from Cajamersh late last year, they've come close to Victoria several times. Since then, they've scarcely left our watchful eyes, and never for long. As soon as they near Londinium. No. As soon as the few of them enter Victoria, report to me at once. Or perhaps you may report to her directly. Of course, Your Majesty. The King of Sarkaz knows how to reclaim her promised crown. Well then. Oh my god, that's a lot of different voices. Ugh. Fun fact, that is the first appearance of Jessica Alter's design and predates Jessica Alter's release by 2 years. Oh my goodness. Can we get him to join us? What? Why would... Wait. Sengetsu, I know you like male knights, but no! I don't know! What? Sengetsu, shouldn't one keep you occupied right now and not going with the big, scary leader man? That's why I said bring Jessica, even though she ain't Victorian, but I was like, well, she is a cat. I see now. Fair enough. What do you think about everything you learned? I am terrified of that man. Seems like a... No! No! No, absolutely not. You guys are insane. Oh dear god, it gets worse. Oi! Ah! Okay, give me a few minutes to mentally prepare on this one. You got the chapter 9 end screen. Is this technically the start of 10? I don't think so, but I don't know. Rushing up, good idea. Okay, LMX, the other videos are still meant for after this, right? Post-credit scene. After, okay. This is an epilogue. I'm just nervous because that was so many different voices to go through, and I'm looking at the time estimate on this and I'm like, oh boy. Okay. 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 It's the same as when we had to finish off on 8. It's just as intense. Okay. So many voices. Only so many ways that I can differentiate them. Okay. I'm also scared just what this means for me. In general. Okay. Relit. Never did the fire of the tundra die out. Okay. 9:33 a.m. Foggy. Nameless barren lands inside Rhodes Island. Good morning, Closure. Here's your breakfast. Oh, thanks! There's no mold or anything, right?
Probably not, I guess. We've been stuck here for days thanks to the shitty weather. Who knows how bad this'll throw off our schedule? This flavor... I mean, a catastrophe caused this thick fog. It's not going to be good if we end up coming head-to-head with an aftershock. Should I turn in the Environmental Originium monitoring report for last night right now? Where's Calcit? Is she still in the operating theater? Yes, she's been there since last night. Don't worry about it right now, then. Thank you. Can I help you with anything else? Let's see. Want to finish this health food for me? I mean it. This stuff's got a real funny taste. You want me to eat all that? Calm down. Just kidding. Huh? What's the matter? New mail? Out in the wasteland? Is there a town or a messenger outpost close by? No. If there was, we would have been in contact with them a couple of days ago. That's weird. Let's see. The sender's... Dijkstra. What? Dijkstra? I thought he was in Colombia! To Closure. Dear Closure, it's been a while. How's things? Going well? The last time we worked together was back in summer, right? I was really shocked when Grace got in touch with me and told me about your plan. Screwing around with Kazimierz corporate networks isn't exactly small potatoes. I gotta hand it to you, though. That's exactly your style. Either way, it was a good time. Second only to that hit we did in Colombia once. It was perfect. Acute lesion successfully removed. Keep the infusion going. Okay. Wound is clean. Hold on. Confirm the patient's vitals. Okay. Doctor, the patient's heart rate is abnormal. Body temperature is dropping. Calm down. Adjust transmural pressure. I need an injection intervention right now. Prepare to stop the bleeding. Okay. But you know, it doesn't matter how many banks we hack, how many millionaires we screw with, even if we manage to take control of half the city's drones, put a stop to all the machines, and scare the cowards shitless. It's all just fleeting, and anything fleeting might as well be pointless. Before I forget, Closure, there's something I need to tell you. There was this one time I mentioned a friend of mine who's got erypathy. Do you remember? Hey everyone, it's time to change shift. Blaze! Did something happen? Nope. Well, given this visibility, the surveillance equipment's about the only thing we can trust. I doubt even the sniper operators on lookout can see anything in this weather. Yeah, you're right. All this fog is a major buzzkill. Stormeye wouldn't have much trouble with the fog. If only he had left just 2 weeks later. Too bad. It's been a few days since we stopped, though. If anything's gonna happen, it should have already happened by now. You guys should head back and get some rest. Yeah, sure. That man was as healthy as could be. He had a decent education and a decent job. He was married, though no kids. He didn't even know how he caught erypathy. He just showed up to work one morning to find a posting on the company notice board about his infection. Everyone started to looking at him different. To tell the truth, I was too lazy to look into it all that much. Someone was either jealous, or they were trying to set him up. Some kind of infighting. Anyway, after that, his life was ruined. He lost his job, and his wife left him. How can you blame them, though? We all know erypathy's infectious.
I just met him by chance, and I decided to help him on a whim, too. Making a few quick changes to a database here or there isn't much for people like us, you know. A few keystrokes and we change a man's fate. Almost magical, huh? So, that's what I figured. I thought it was unfair, so I did that for him. I thought I was helping him. But things didn't unfold quite like I expected. He didn't go back to the life he once had. I met the guy again in the Barren Lands outside Columbia. He had joined an infected organization. He told me his comrades in Ursus needed his help, and that's why he went there. An infected organization? So this guy got caught up with the infected too. Closure. Take a guess what I'm trying to tell you with this story. Eyes. They went to great lengths to find me, but I still didn't know the slightest thing about the infected. They were travel-worn, their equipment was outdated, and most of them were malnourished. But their eyes were full of light. Closure. It took us a long time to find this ray of light. A very, very long time. Anger, unwillingness, the readiness to make sacrifices for a belief, the mind to give your life for a certain cause. Same as you and your buddies over there. We want to change something. We know what's wrong. That's why I decided to help them. Columbia, Kazimierz, and the Sarkaz homeland you told me all about. That's what we've always been doing. Always, even now. That's it? Is that supposed to be it? Hold on, what do you mean now? What just happened? The tremor came from below. It was huge, too! An explosion! What's going on? We told everyone ahead of time how difficult this surgery was going to be. We told them we needed absolute silence. This is the operating theater. What? The security door's been... What? All the bulkheads are locked! Huh? That's... Stay calm. Contact all the operators we can. Tell them to head to the confinement immediately. Also, tell Blaze that she may damage the ship's facilities as necessary. Right! Everyone else, continue the operation. We'll leave what's going on outside to the other operators. There's nothing more important than the patient's life in the operating room. Don't get distracted. I'm truly sorry. I'll get ready right away. I thought this would have been more difficult. But this must be our first formal meeting, leader of Reunion. You are Reunion. You don't seem very surprised. I simply know better than anyone that the fires of infected fury cannot be extinguished so easily. It's just... It's been a while, leader. It's you. Don't remember me? Of course you don't. I was just a nameless pawn. Someone lucky enough to avoid letting you kill me back in Chernobog. But you, Tallulah, our leader, I will never forget your damn face. You joined us when our team passed through the village that was destroyed by the taxmen. Your name is... Valia. You remember my name, huh? So, what about Leontiev, Dennis, and Arseny? Do you remember them? Do you know what happened to them? I'm here because I want to ask you myself. Why did you do what you did? Who gave you the right? How could you betray us? Let go of her collar. Now's not the time. We need to leave this place first. You heard him, leader of the infected. We all want answers. Many of us have suffered waiting for this chance. A chance to get them from you. Don't forget, those who most deserve to judge you, to hear out your defense, and to determine your fate, are the infected who rose and died for you. Tallulah, you need to come with us.
Closure, are you okay? What was that just now? What kind of sick joke is this? Closure? You've got to be kidding me! He's definitely somewhere close by. He paralyzed Rhodes Island systems. The surveillance and observation systems. Not bad. I got a transmission from logistics. Some of the operators have been ambushed by Reunion. No way! Reunion? No. Hurry! Tell Amia right now! They might be here for Tallulah. I'll get these systems back up. We need to act fast. Yes, ma'am. Why am I getting a message now of all times? My control screen's locked.
Good morning. Good morning. Hard at work fixing your system, Closure? You're kind of mad right now, aren't you? Oh, I should probably mention this video's pre-recorded. You don't have to waste time tracing. Oh, also, I went through the trouble of keeping your medical department system modules separate when I did all the prep work overnight. Spares the innocent, you know? I'm a stand-up guy, aren't I?
Dykstra!
Sorry about this, Closure. I know it's pretty unchill to nail you with this hookup you so graciously gave me, but still. I'd do it again. You know me, no regrets. When you gave me the prototype back then, you said it was, at the time, the best option for taking down Colombian network programs. You called it your trump card. In doing my wet work the past couple days, I realized you weren't lying. Rhodes Island's security system works very similar to the logic you handed me. So yeah, I abused your trust, no doubt about that. But you've got your position, I got my judgment. That's how it goes. I still remember how I met you, just a sarcasm back then, and how we became friends. I hope we're still friends, or, like before, war buddies. That said, Closure. First and foremost, I'm a rebel. We've always been rebels. Always will be.
Where do you get off? Come on, so damn full of yourself! No, now's not the time to worry about this. Is the comm system still working? All stations! If Ascalon and Logos were here, you wouldn't be running around like you own the place! Hey, get out here! I know you're hiding on both sides of the hallway, but this is Rhodes Island, and you aren't fooling me!
Right, Blaze. This is Rhodes Island. It was this very same corridor where I first saw you and the other elite operators come home after a triumphant victory.
Guard?
I hesitated. When I first learned about the plan to attack Rhodes Island, of course I hesitated. I'm not going to justify it, but I think this is exactly why I have to come back. Both to take responsibility and to bear witness to this plan's execution. Responsibility, huh? Right. If I'm here, I can't make excuses. If there's even a single operator who thinks it, then I am indeed a traitor. So, you're with Reunion now. What are you doing back here? The few survivors who managed to make it out of Ursus drifted out in the borderless barren lands. First, we got to Columbia, then Lithuanian, then Syracusa, Victoria. All these countries. They were infected trying to get in touch with us. Reunion managed to set a fire, and from the tundra, all across the world. But what are we supposed to tell the infected who chose to stand up for our cause because of Tallulah? And to the infected who chose to stand up against fate because of the Ursus Reunion movement? How do we break it to them that we failed in Chernobog, and that Reunion was yet another pawn, tossed away by the great powers once it exhausted its usefulness? There are way too many infected left in the dark. Infected who have lost friends and loved ones. That's why Reunion needs that truth. They need the leader to answer to them. And then we'll start all over. Sarkaz? No, you're no ordinary mercenaries. Damn straight. I heard that nutjob W started chumming with you guys after that. Well, whatever. After the captain died, not all of the guerrilla fighters decided to part ways with Reunion. Hand Tallulah over. If Reunion still exists, then she belongs to us. Ha!
You think we're gonna talk this over and come to a nice agreement?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Tallulah's got Lundmanite and Rhodes Islander blood on her hands. Let's not forget there's blood on your hands, too. The Captain's. And Yelena's. Don't you think for a second we'll go easy on you. Nine. The barriers have been activated. This whole area is sealed off. We just need to deal with the hostiles in here ASAP.
Good. Get the team ready for rendezvous and exfiltration.
Sure thing.
The enemies are fighting back. We don't have enough manpower. We're not fighting for the sake of fighting here. Prioritize the evacuation.
In your dreams. You aren't getting away that easily.
Don't even think about it! Why can't this ever be easy?
Boss, you go on ahead.
Right. Be sure to catch up. I'll see you later. Confirm the exfiltration route.
Confirmed. No trouble at all. We'll make it out here without a hitch if we keep to the plan.
Good. Contact the team outside. The plan is a go.
Roger. Hold it! Stop. You're not leaving.
I won't let you through. Tallulah, you should not have left that room. Are these Reunion? Are they here to rescue you?
The leader of Rhodes Island herself. Well, the word rescue isn't very appropriate here. Not that it matters. Now I do hope you'll understand. She's coming with us, and she doesn't have a choice.
No, she's staying here!
Ursus and Lundman both have a right to prosecute Tallulah, and naturally, Rhodes Island has a reason to imprison her. But Tallulah also owes us an explanation. To Reunion. And to the infected.
In that case, why not trust Rhodes Island? And wait until Tallulah can give you that explanation.
That's the same thing Guard said to us. He wanted us to trust you. And Chen. Lundman's Superintendent Chen once said she wanted to create fair terms, by which an infected like her could be judged. But what even counts as fair? Chernobog and Lundman have seen so much sacrifice, so much needless death. Even if she had 1,000 excuses, she's still guilty. Rhodes Island is welcome to forge that future, to wait for it to come. But Reunion, the one she betrayed, they don't get a say? Answer me, as Rhodes Island's leader.
In that case, we can wait together. The shield guards are willing to believe, and so do Rhodes Island's operators, that there will come a day when we give everyone an answer. But right now, Reunion is trying to snatch her away from Rhodes Island through violence. How is anyone supposed to trust in Reunion? I don't want the infected to see any more bloodshed. I don't want to fight the Reunion movement again. But why must you?
Even if I'm willing to wait, and there are others who are, Reunion cannot wait.
What?
That's all I have to say. 9, we have to move! Can't waste any more time with her! Let's go, Tallulah.
Wait, you can't!
That's not for you to decide. Everyone, stop the goddess! Watch her arts! You're strong, Rhodes Island infected. There's no way I could stop you alone. Heh, I'll take that as a compliment.
That means you're letting me by?
No, I was just thinking that at least Helena gave her life fighting a true warrior. Ah, too bad. I'm in a hurry, though, so you guys are in for a hard time. Crossbowmen, stop her! There's more of you! Wait, you... What's that you're holding? Captain's crossbow. You've been taking good care of it. Thank you. But as long as we choose to stand up, it's too early for that crossbow to be sealed away as a mere memento of the dead. All hands ready. This rabbit, she's so young. How is she this powerful?
Out of the way!
I signed up for this ambush ready to sacrifice myself. Come, goddess. I saw your battle at the core city. Honestly, I admire you people. But I won't give in, even if the infected have to die here. It's flowering season.
Are those flowers? When did...
You take non-lethal shots, even at a time like this. You're a worthy leader, Rhodes Island, but it's about time you got some sleep.
No. You can't.
Can your arts work a little faster? I mean, how much time is this going to buy us? Enough. Have all teams move to our current position. The aircraft will be here. Wait, 9! Dextra says he's got something approaching us fast on the camera feed. Are there other operators? No, that's not human. Stop that thing! It's after 9 and Tallulah! Just, what is that? Crap, my arts can't... You. Silence isn't an answer, Reunion. Now, here's my answer. Not that I am given a choice, as you said. Nine, we don't have the time! We can't hold that feline and the monster for very long! Damn it! 30 seconds more. It's charging you again, 9! Rhodes Island. I'm not going to convince anyone, nor will I force anyone to accept what I think. But it's not over yet. I will wait for that day to come. Whether it's the day she spoke of, or the day you did, I will wait for my so-called judgment. But until then... Flames rise from her fingertips. Like a great wall built of fury. I will live. Amiya! Don't touch her! You step in front of Amiya, shielding her. The suffocatingly high temperature briefly dazes you, though the fire sparks continue to dance in the air, leaving you two unharmed. Relax. I made sure the flames went around her. You still have a long road ahead. I can only hope nothing will cloud your hearts. It's time, 9. We can't wait any longer. I know. Well then, we'll meet again, Rhodes Island. Wait! Is that a low-altitude aircraft? Take that thing down. They're gone. A Colombian low-altitude aircraft. They've been waiting for foggy weather. Set Amiya down on the floor. Quick. Okay. So that's Calcit. Guard said that if, including Calcit, there were just 3 elite operators around, our ambush wouldn't have worked. That's why today, that was our only chance. How long have you been preparing for this? A long time. So, where are we going? Where it all started. Is Amiya alright? Calm down. She passed out, that's all. It's no mere arts, though. It might be plant toxins. Blaze. Take Amiya to medical. Alright. I can see it on your face. Don't blame yourself. That Sarkaz was no run-of-the-mill fighter. But I still let them get away. If only I had gotten more answers out of Guard. Guard. They came prepared, and we weren't.
Hey, everybody! How's everything? Amiya.
Let's get a damage report and take care of the wounded first. We'll talk about the rest later.
That guy played me like a fiddle. This ambush could have been avoided. Damn it! I gave him that thing because I trusted him! Dr. Calcit!
I'm listening.
This ship, Rhodes Island, might be finding itself under frequent, direct threats, just like we used to. I want to hold an emergency meeting right now!
We'll be entering Victoria soon. We don't have many operators at your disposal.
I know.
Well then, Doctor. I'll have you assist closure. That look on her face, it's seldom seen. Yeah. At least you stood up and shielded Amiya in the end. Thank you. What's this? Your new cuffs. They track your position in real time, and if you try to use your arts again, you aren't going to enjoy it. Tallulah, you are our prisoner. When did you join Reunion, Lunmanite? Every soul who walks this world is fated to die, let alone the infected, and let alone me. That said, the humiliation the infected have faced, and the fury of the enslaved have not been answered for. That's why I can't die for nothing. When this comes to an end, you will die. And let our brethren tear down the banners of the old era and set all injustice and tyranny ablaze. Then, and only then, scatter their ashes on my grave. But I know, of course, what you and your followers seek first is the truth. It's like you and Chen were cut from the same cloth. You know her. I do, and not just Superintendent Chen. I know Chen Huishe, so I can tell you two are alike. That's for another time.
Sorry, everyone. I made you worry.
Amiya, are you okay?
Yeah. I couldn't stop Tallulah.
Reunion has been tracking our ship under cover of fog and catastrophe for at least a dozen days, and they had infiltrated our systems long before that. They didn't make their move right away, and instead waited until we were least prepared. We will get Tallulah back, but it's not necessarily a bad thing that Lundman and Ursus no longer have a reason to keep track of the Rhodes Island landship. We're getting closer and closer to Victoria, Amiya.
We are.
If he managed to take my systems down, then I can trace him too. He couldn't wipe all the records in time. There's gotta be some clues he left behind. Like an origin terminal, geolocation info, how he forged everything. Just watch! I will find them! Sorry, Amiya.
It's okay. It's strange. Dr. Calcit, closure. Doctor, I'm getting a weird feeling about this turn of events.
What a coincidence. I've been getting a weird feeling too.
Maybe certain things are fated to happen, and we, sooner or later, have to face them. I think this isn't the end. We will meet again, Tallulah. I found a messenger who can help. It's one of my old... Chen, are you spaced off?
No. It's just, I'm getting this weird feeling. Whatever.
Is everyone from Yan that sensitive? Got some kind of sixth sense?
Exactly. We solve cases with nothing but intuition alone.
Can you really?
Stop being an idiot. Let's go. It's cold. This cold wind and snow used to be a familiar sight, yet it all feels so foreign now. The snow breeze carries with it many tiny grains of rock, pricking away at the Draco's face. Ursus's tundras are so much harsher and livelier than what she faintly remembers in her fading memories. It's cold. How long has it been since I last felt such cold? A few months? Half a year? A year? Has it really been so long? Like I said, why are we still keeping her alive like she did nothing wrong? Nobody wants to see Tallulah hanged more than us. We've been through it all over the years, from our beginnings in the tundras all the way to the end in Chernobog. How do you think we stomach her betrayal? We don't know the whole story of Chernobog, but it's fishy, and we need a more concrete answer. Why should we even trust her? Leave it to 9. The captain wouldn't want to see infected morale fall to rock bottom either, but 9 is a bit more calm when it comes to this mess. Of course she is. She's a Lundmanite who joined us halfway through. She doesn't know what it means to be part of Reunion. Watch your mouth. Where did you think our comrades who left for the other countries started their journey? They started from the snowfields beneath your feet and made their way across the world under the watchful eyes of that disgusting traitor. Do you think hanging her will solve the whole thing? Sorry. I'll cool off. It's the infected workmen from Lindinium. They keep looking for help, trying to build relationships with other infected. Victoria. They rose because of you, Tallulah, and that's before we even say you are a Draco. Just as you said, you don't have the right to die as you please. If all Reunion across the world rose up in arms because of you, then either the resistance thus far has been futile, or we will need some new tinder for our fire to crackle loud again. That's why your next destination is Victoria. It's more than that, Tallulah. You still want to stay in Ursus? I'm looking for someone. Someone I should have burned to ashes. Who? An evil god who calls himself immortal. Why? To resist him. You know how big this country is, don't you? You have only a few months. It's like a needle in a haystack. That's enough time. I will find him. You've gone quiet again, all of a sudden. I remembered something. Here we are. This is it. This place. This used to be Reunion's stronghold. Of course, I only heard about it from the survivors. I have no idea what it was like back then. What about you? Do you remember? The silent warrior stops in her tracks. Amid the vast white blanket brought forth by the Ursus winter, the abandoned stronghold is almost entirely covered in snow, leaving not a trace of its former appearance. Even Tallulah finds this strange. It is as though she can see those scenes unfolding before her. She can immediately tell where the campfire used to be. The walk was difficult, but the team was as hardened as they could have been. The soldiers once gathered here to sing together and warm their ever-starving stomachs with a soup that had only a hint of salt for taste. And now, where the campfire once burned, there stands solemnly a misshapen stone slab. That's a cenotaph. It's like a monument. It was built by the warriors who survived. No matter how the living judge you, no matter what the future holds, you must return here first. You need to question yourself. 9. We've scouted the road ahead. We'll go around the village to the west. We'll rendezvous with some fighters there. We don't have time. Have everyone go on the double. We need to make it back to the stronghold sooner than planned. Okay. Is something the matter? I will never forget what you said to us in Chernobog, Tallulah. And I definitely won't forget what you did in the core city. Everything you did, every decision you made, I will have you answer for them. Don't even think about running away. You heard him. You're not safe here. We'll meet up with you ahead, but you don't have much time. Go. See for yourself the sacrifices you trampled, and hold them in your heart. Etch them into your brain forever. Remember them. The Draco begins to walk in silence. Her footsteps alone remain on the white snowfields. With each step on the thick snow, the mud below is imprinted with her weight. Tallulah walks tall with her back perfectly straight. Aside from that one winter, when the slowly fading warmth behind her drained her of breath, she has never once slouched her back. The names etched on the crude cenotaph appear to have been scrubbed often. They are starting to fade. It feels as though only a brief moment has passed. At the same time, it also feels like an eternity, to the point that the world itself falls still, and that the weight of emotions falling on the mud amidst the snow can only be borne by the land. From afar, the warrior appears as both a solemn statue and a tree growing in the snowstorm. Her roots must dig deep into the earth. Her figure can only expose itself above the snow ever so slightly. Beneath the hidden soil, the massive roots trickling out of the Draco continue to expand and steadily take hold. At this moment, even the silence itself is engulfed by the snowstorm. The warrior raises her head. A snowflake flutters downward onto her cheek, dried up before it can dissolve. The snow ended long ago, in actuality. It's hard to believe that the northern wind granted her this bit of kindness, with the clouds dispersed and the sun shining down brightly. The weather is fine today, a rare occurrence here in the tundra. It's cold. Looks like I need to get used to this weather all by myself again. Sorry, I can't take too long. I need to go now. There are many to whom I owe an explanation. One day, we will make it through this snowstorm, and reach that end we must ultimately reach. But, right now, it looks like this place needs a flame to awaken it. I'd better hurry and start a fire. I don't know what I expected. I really don't know what I expected. Not that, clearly, no. No, no, I don't know what I expected. Just throw your expectations out the window. From now on, we'll always keep more than 3 elite operators on board the land ship, so this won't happen again. Oh, God. Anyone who thought the reunion arc was finished, think again! Oh. It's draining, I know. Got tons of events to read still. I'm only halfway through chapter 11, but with all these events coming in, I got no time to continue. It's not about it being draining. It's about the fact that my brain is on fire right now. This is why you E2 level 90 to guard the ship. Look, Vulpes and Suzerain are E290. Suzerain could have literally slowed them down. Oh. Oh. They were busy brushing tails, sadly. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. It was nap time. You wouldn't want Susan Dad to cry now, would you? Oh gosh. Oh my God. E290 rope would grab that plane easily. Oh, we'll put Newbie in charge then. Oh my God. Expecting a small fox child to stop a dragon is asking a lot, no? I mean, she already did once. Oh. God. Just have Shaw put the fire out. I think it's a little bit of a large fire. I'm just... Oh my God. The thing is, Tallulah looked just as shaken. I just... It's not like she asked for this. No, I know. I mean... I figured that there was potentially a chance that she herself would break out, but not that she'd get forcibly taken out, look just as horrified, and then be given no choice in anything. Lord. my brain is spinning a mile a minute. Gosh. We're here to break you out so you can be our prisoner instead. Alright. No choice. Not sure they could have really taken her if she resisted. I think she was just, like, too shocked to know what to do. We know Rhode Island did all the work to stop you, but we're salty and need a symbol. She was stun-locked the whole time. She really was! I've never seen her make that expression! Not that I can recall, anyway. Okay, she made it one time, I think, maybe, when Amiya pulled a sword out of thin air? But other than that, I don't think she's ever looked like that. She didn't? So even then, she didn't. I don't even remember. I'm just... There's so many things happening. I'm just glad Amiya's safe. But oh my god. When you join another friend group and the old homies bust in to take you back. Oh my god. She absolutely feels dead inside, yes. No, I know it's Tallulah and not the snake, but still. Yeah, she absolutely looks dead inside. Oh my god. There's so much happening in so many places, in so many directions. Oh my god, okay, my god. I'm trying to mentally think of what I'm doing. She also has a grudge to settle and can't do that while she's in prison. Might as well go. Fair enough. Siege finally gets on stage. Are you excited? I don't... Oh my gosh. Yes, okay, bagpipe skin, and we have some videos. We have videos and bagpipe skin. Was there something else I was trying to say or not? And free roll, yes, thank you, okay. Let's do, okay. Videos, free roll, bagpipe. I guess? The first entry from GT event? Oh my god, I don't know if I can. I will attempt. I don't know if I can. That one is crazy. Alright, let's do videos first. Okay. We can hold off. I think we might need to. My head is spinning. We'll do videos first. Alright. Pause this. Jump in here. Alright, I've never gotten to see a main story trailer, so this will be interesting. We'll see how this goes, I suppose. Alrighty. Stormwatch trailer. Okay. Again with the graves mentioned. rising high in the shadows, taking a city as their fuse. To light Victoria's entirety ablaze. However magnificent the sun may be, the all-encompassing clouds will see it torn apart. Oh! We do the same thing! Fair enough. We do the same thing with... Okay. Sila. Alright. This island does not avenge the dead, but it will work to let the living. To this end, we sail for the storm. Goodness. Alright then. Oh, that's pleasant. Hey, this is where Stacia got her skin. Yay! Oh my gosh. Ah yes, the best of Stacya's skin. Very much a mood change. Jeez! Hi, Pinecone! Thanks for all your help! It would make sense that you would get your operator record in this chapter. Alright then. Goodness, okay. And then... What? Okay then. Wasn't expecting that part. Alright then. That was the tease for the- oh, gee. Ah, okay. Goodness. Alright, and then we'll see what the foreshadowing 9- No, I see that, I get that, but jeez! Alright. And PV, I suppose. I think that's what this is. PV, okay.
どこまでも連なる怨恨、悪意、暴力、新たな戦いが幕を開けます。アークナイツ第9章暴風眺望。ドクター、覚悟はいいですか？
Oh! I see why we had to wait in time. Oh, I see. I see. Yes, I see why we had to wait in the end. Oh my god. I was gonna say, yeah, the smile, jeez, what the heck? Ah, precious. Okay then. That's horrifying. Oh god. Pretty. Pretty you say. Alright. It's basically a poison ivy situation. Lovely. Okay. We are stepping out of here for now. Goodness.
Ciao, Doctor.
Hello, Vulpus.
I can hear your footsteps even with my ears folded.
Not exactly hiding them at this point. Alright. God. I'm just... Okay. Mandragora's smile, jeez. Okay. Let's do free roll, and then we will do, bagpipe skin. Excited for 10? I'm terrified for 10 now. Okay. We'll see how this goes, I suppose. We'll switch these up. Okay. Let's do our free roll of the day! Yay!
stay here. Just call me if you need something.
Alright.
Hard to believe. Sometimes I can be very patient, Doctor. Have you ever tried?
Good enough?
combing
Terror is
19
just
keys
another
in
kind of
one go?
excitement! Thanks, Eritane, I appreciate it. Oh, also, if there's anyone who's listening who's new here, we do have a Discord. If you would like to know when I go live next, to see when I next lose my brain over everything here, please consider joining our Discord. If you want to yap about things in Act 2 that I have not gone over, that you want to be like, oh my gosh, she's in for a roller coaster, we have threads for that. We have threads. Please make sure to keep it in the threads. Alright then. Okay. Thank you for the mail shout out, Johnny Virgil. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do this. This is our free roll of the day! Yeah! Okay. Yes. We've got... Okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Hi, Gravel! Welcome in. Hello,
What's
Gravel.
Your face is beat red.
Alright.
That's just how I say hello. Don't think too much about it.
You
Anyway,
jinxed it.
I'm Gravel. A
Hi,
knight of
Gravel.
Cashmere's. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
pleasure.
Alright. She's not a rat! Oh, hi, Gravel. We're back in spring 2022. Your event's coming up. Hello, Gravel. You was right. Oh my gosh! Honey Virgil, why do you jinx things? Oh well. Ratatouille. Vessa, how many wands did you get just on the free pull alone? That's kind of insane. Alrighty. You got 9 total. I'm just curious how many of them were in free pull. Alright. Store. Okay. Let's see here. It should be really I don't know how to feel about you anymore. Let's see, we've got... Where are you? I remember seeing it somewhere. There we go! This one, right? Is there, It's just bagpipe today, right? Prepare? Okay. Noted. I know, Vessa, you're never gonna be able to see it in any other light. I know that. Alright. Royal Guardswoman. Bag. Oh. Alright then. Huh. This is a really large composition. My goodness. Alright then. Her outfit looks really nice at least. So... Is that Triangle's team? Jeez. I haven't read the description yet. I'm just observing right now. It's interesting that it's snowing. I guess these are the barracks. Alright then. That is really elegant though. Her outfit is really elegant. I'm just sort of looking around the composition here. You can make out a few species. I love the faded yet striking orange and the grays and blues. The faded yet striking orange. In the grays and blues. Do you mean like in the designs? In the outfits? I'm not doing a great job reviewing the outfit, I'm kind of just observing it. It is a beautifully done piece. I mean, the details is exquisite here. It's really, it's extremely well drawn. It's very interesting how we have like kind of the swirling snow effect around her, and then it's kind of mirrored in the clouds as well. Her hair is really contrasting the whole thing, yeah. Yeah, orange and blue are opposite colors, so it's working really, really well. I love the silver detailing on the belt, on the jacket. I keep bringing my eyes back to the silver here. This is a beautiful, beautiful detail. It seems much more of like a ceremonial military uniform. I mean, it's hard to tell. These details are very nice, though. Yeah, I can't look at this with Johnny Virgil's meme. This is definitely a lot deeper. Goodness. I mean, she's also wearing like a very nice, nice red shirt here too, so it feels ceremonial in some form. But I haven't read the description yet, so I guess we'll see how that goes. She really is standing out on her own here in a way that we normally do not see. We reviewed like literally hundreds of skins now, and the only other skin that I think has had this much character impact was probably Moinar's. I can't think of another skin that had this same feeling to it. For that reason, I'm actually somewhat surprised that it didn't get a live 2D treatment. But, I mean, I guess I can also kind of understand why it didn't. Does Horn have a skin that's live 2D, or no? Because I feel like, you know, for how important they are, I feel like they would deserve the live 2D treatment at some point. Red ruffles on the cuffs are a nice touch. I really like that, yeah. I really, really like the ruffling. Reskin, no live 2D. That is a shame. But this is beautiful. This is definitely very impactful. The bright red hair is just such a contrast to the bleak weather that it really does have like this sort of, it has this feeling of hope in it. because of that intense color contrast. Also, this really gives you a good scale of her weapon, goodness. They didn't do live 2D as often at the time. Oh, I see. This is definitely, beautifully done. I feel like I can't comment it on it as much from, like, an artistic perspective. It's just, yeah, I mean, join Stipend, in the weapon is taller than them club. It's just crazy because I know that we were memeing on this face, but I can't now. It really does hold a much more of a... It's not a dumb face, it's very much a contemplative face. I love the contrast in this. This is an amazing color study for sure. Will the girls get a fashion review too? I'm kind of still, yeah, I'm still looking at them. I can tell that one is feline, and one is, I forget what the bovine one, species is. Forte, thank you. Minoan. I mean, I was gonna say Minoan, but we don't know for sure. I at least know Forte. I do like her outfit. I do like the, this is, both her outfit and Bagpipe's outfit are sort of a red hair color scheme with a green jacket, and, it's green and brown with a red, hair, and red and green are opposite colors, so that works really well. I think her outfit is very simple but effective. The contrast is doing a lot, and the silhouette of her horns is really helping as well. I feel like the choice of giving her short hair to contrast with Bagpipe's longer hair was a really good decision. It also sort of doesn't obscure this sort of side of it as much. It just adds a little punch of red and then lets Bagpipe have the majority of it. It's a little strange that this character is more obscured, but because she's blonde, she doesn't get as lost, so that was definitely a good color choice there. There is a little bit of a strangeness with how far Bagpipe's hair goes, because it almost looks like it's hanging over this one's shoulder. Just a little bit. That is still within tangent territory, if you were wondering. And then this one is interesting, so she's definitely the caster of the group. And because she's not on the front lines, casters can have a much more decorative outfit, I feel. So you have something that's like a frilly dress, because they don't have to be at the front. They can sort of be in the back and cast from a distance. So that's also a very interesting trait. Kind of makes me wonder about Astacia wearing a full dress, but hey, you know, good for her. Could also be the medic? That could be the medic. She's either caster or medic. I can't really tell. I don't know if you guys can recognize this weapon better than I can. Is anyone else's weapon visible? I don't think so. Ironically, we can only see Bagpipes, this guard, and this caster/medic. The dude has almost the same kit as Horde. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, shield and sword here. I'm trying to see if there's any way we can tell, but I don't think there is. kind of obscure, isn't it? It is a nice piece, though. While we're here, should we review Horn's other outfit, or is that, not something I can do yet? Looks like a caster? It's hard to tell, isn't it? I guess caster, because I feel like a medic would have more, insignia. You can, it's not hyper relevant though. Alright, maybe we'll do it on the next, skin go around then. Alright. Epoch. Sub-brand Passé. Series Select Royal Guardsman. Bagpipes uniform as a new cadet at the military academy. Doubling as formal wear. Oh, okay. We did catch on to that. It was formal wear. Training in formal wear was yet another duty of a Royal Guardsman cadet. We were right then. We were absolutely right that it was supposed to be formal. That it's very, very fancy. Not making a decision on that right on stream, but I don't know. I'm honestly very tempted. It does look really nice in this. And this is kind of a crazy illustration. Honor guards, gotta fight good and look good. Fair enough. Alright. I think that we will... Let's see. We did Gamba, skin review, crazy story, everything like that. I think we're gonna call it there. I think my head is a little bit spinning, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of reviewing stuff. And then I think on Tuesday we get to go a little bit lighter-hearted, maybe, possibly. I think we get to go a little lighter before really heading into insanity. Yeah, I am very overloaded right now. Yeah, I think that'll be good. It'll fit well, and we'll be able to start off with Gigi, and that'll be fun. Remember, last day mail club. There you go. Yeah. Thank you very much, Vesta. Thank you very much. Final day, final warning. If you sign up after today, you will be getting September's letter. If you are currently signed up, then the subscription will renew for September. But if you are new and you sign up tomorrow, you will be getting September's letter. That is a warning. If you want August letter with all the things related to Prism, then make sure that you sign up today. Sign up to what? Hello, Martianator. Welcome in. I have a mail club that is a monthly subscription where I send physical letters to people. It's not Arknights related, it is my own world, my own community type of thing. If you're curious about it, if you want to know more and the link is not giving you enough information, then please join the Discord. You can ask any questions you need to, we can talk all about it. I have some advertisements in there. We would be happy to have you in the Discord regardless. There is an Arknights channel. There are threads for spoilers past where I'm at. If you do join the Discord, please make sure to grab the rules role in the rules channel so that you will be able to speak in it. Let me do the Discord on the Twitch side. Thank you very much. Show a picture of the stuff on stream? Vessa, I don't really have it prepared right now. But go in the Discord, it's all in the Discord, okay? We will go into the Discord here, and we will say Mail shout out here if you want to know more information. You mean the one you put in the Discord? I don't have Discord set up, Vessa. Vessa, I can't do the last minute stuff. I'm sorry. Maybe hang on. Maybe I can. Alright. I think I can probably set this up. Give me a sec. Give me a sec here. Alright. I don't like doing the switch between Arknights stuff and non-Arknights stuff. I really don't, but... Fine. I really don't like swapping this way. But here. It just says the, last little bit. I don't... Where is this? You know what? Gosh. I don't have it set up, and I can't figure it out right now. So, if you want to know more about the Mail Club, please, please make sure to join the Discord, and we can tell you all about it, okay? Alright. Thank you so much, Stargazers, for a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the world beyond. I need to go sit down for a minute and, just, absorb everything. Alright. All the best. Thank you so much.